Today we're going to talk about the second clarinet part to Winter Holidays. And in order to play that piece, you have to play all these lower notes down here and add all your fingers and both your right hand pinky and your left hand pinky. And I'm going to go through what those notes are. So starting at the top, we're playing E, D, C, which you know. Then down, going further, we add the middle finger, which is B natural. Then we add the first finger, which is A. Then we add the third finger, which is G. Then the right hand pinky on this key, it's the lower one right here. That's the low F. And then we add the left hand pinky, and that's a low E. So I'm going to play from the high E down to the low E. Try that several times and make sure you're comfortable with it, and then you could go the other way, the opposite way, from low E. Now I'm going to play from the low E back to the high E with the same notes. So once you become familiar with those notes going up and down, then we could start to play the piece. Now on measure number 5, first you start out with a low F, which is the right hand pinky. Then we play F, then A, which is 1 and 2, C, B natural, and A, like this. Just play those notes several times until you become comfortable with them. The next measure, measure 6, we start out with a low G, then we play B, D, C, and back to B, like this. And then the next measure, measure 7, is C, E, G, F, thumb, D, C, B natural, C, like this. So now I'm going to try to play that slowly but in tempo, starting with measure number 5. And think of it as, well, it's an 8th rest. It's a short rest before you play each measure. Think of it like this. 1, bum, 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 bum. 1, bum, 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 bum. Okay, here I go. Measure number 5. And 1. 1. 1. Okay, going on to measure number 11, the third line, we're going to do a 4-note slur. We tongue the E, then just blow and push your fingers down for D, C, B natural. Then the next 5 notes, we tongue the C, and then just blow air and push down for the A, G, F, and the E. I'm going to play measure 11 to 12. Here I go. Practice that several times until you become comfortable with it. And measure number 13 is just D, C, B natural, A, back to B natural, like this. And then the 4th line, measure 15 and 16, are just low G and A, and back to G. And then measure 17 and 18 is a retard. It says R-I-T, that means retard, slow down. We're going to play measure 17, which is G, A, B natural, C, then add all the fingers and the pinky with the right hand, F, G, A, B natural, and then we're going to go for all the low fingers and both pinkies, start on E, tongue the E, and blow air and do a slur from E, F, G, F, and E. I'm going to start on measure 17. and that's the first four lines for Winter Holidays.